What's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ Serimanos right here. Mr. Juan says, where you been at, loco vato? He says he's been waiting on my next gig logs or whatever videos. He said, he asked me a question about how did your AC system work out for you? Never posted your finished touches. Actually, I didn't. That's true. I showed you guys that they installed 2 AC units and that it cost me an arm and a leg. And the thing is with the AC unit, I was a little upset because when they installed it, well, I had somebody come in to do a check, a health check on my AC unit. And I'm going to vent to you guys. I'm going to vent because that's what I do with you guys. I vent sometimes. So when they came and checked my AC unit, I already knew they was going to say something about them because they're old. I moved in this house in 2001. And I believe this house got built in 2000. They started building it in 2000. So the AC units are old, like 20-something years old. And I told the guy they're the original AC, and I already knew what they were going to say. They're going to say, blah, 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 they're old, they need to get replaced. They're going to give me some kind of excuse, right? So I was ready for them. He went out to check them. He came back and go, I got some bad news for you. And I said, don't tell me. He goes, what's that? I said, you're going to tell me I need to replace them. He goes, yeah. And I said, why? And he started giving me this blah, 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 that your Freon is this, the Freon, they have like a number. I forgot what the number was. But they said in Arizona, it got banned. They got banned. It's illegal to use that the Freon. And I have to upgrade my AC units. And I told them, I said, when did they do it? When did they pass? He goes, they passed a law in 2023. It's illegal to use that Freon. He goes, so we can't do anything to your AC units. We can't add the Freon. He goes, and I said, well, how much would it? He goes, how is my AC units? He goes, well, your AC units, we need to replace the fan. We got to replace this. It's been causing a short, blah, blah. I'm surprised it didn't blow up on you. And I said, all right, well, how much would it cost to replace a capacitor or whatever you said, the fan, all this and this? How much would that cost? He said, you're looking at about $800. So now think about it. I'd rather spend $800 than $30,000, right? And he's gonna say it's not worth it to replace. He goes, he tells me you should just go ahead and get new AC units. He goes, because what's gonna happen in the summer, your AC is gonna go out. That's what he says, right? He goes, your AC is gonna go out. I told him, and he goes where I got upset about. Well, let me tell you, that's going to come up why I really got upset. So he tells me, it's better off if you replace them. So I wasn't ready to replace them. I could go another year probably, maybe another 2 years if he replaced the fan. And he said he cannot replace the Freon. He goes, we can't add Freon to it because that's illegal. He goes, so even though we replace it, your AC might go out by the summer. So I told that dude, I said, all right, go ahead and replace it. And they did a, what you call it? They checked, it's like they checked my credit score and see if I qualified to get finance. So they did that. And I said, oh, he goes, oh, wow. He goes, yeah, you qualified. He goes, all right. I said, all right, well, let's replace both. And they replaced both. Everything they did, it took them, how long it took them? I think like 2 days. They started like on a Monday, and I think they were, no, Monday was the Memorial. So they started Tuesday, and that was done by Wednesday. And they worked like 12 hours straight in the heat. I mean, I was in the heat too because I was inside here, but they were in the attic, they were outside, they were in the heat. So, and I noticed that they guys didn't get lunch. It's like they was working, and I told them, because I work nights, and usually I eat around 8 o'clock, and I told them, I said, hey, do you guys take any kind of lunch? He goes, nah. He goes, my girlfriend was supposed to drop something off, and she never did. I said, dude, y'all been working straight up like that? He goes, yeah. I was going to ask you if we could get some water, too. We ran out of water. I said, dude, what? I said, you know what? Let me go get you guys some pizza. I went and got 2 boxes of pizza and like 2 liters of sodas. And I said, man, go ahead and help yourself. Take a break. He goes, no, it's like we gotta keep working. And they took a break. They said, can we eat it like while we work? I said, dude, eat something, drink something. Yeah, you guys are insane. It's hot. So I forced them to take a break, and they appreciate it. They go, man, we appreciate it. We appreciate it, man. He goes, and the next day too, I had to stop them. I said, dude, eat, because there was still leftover pizza. They ate, they drank, and they said that one guy was saying that he felt like dizzy. I said, dude, what's wrong with you guys? He goes, yeah, they're kind of pushing us. They're trying to tell us we got to get this unit done quick, and it's kind of tricky. He goes, and he was telling me that he's trying to set them up perfect for me. He goes, the last install, it was kind of messy. It should have been this way, and he was just explaining a lot of stuff. I said, he goes, we could have done a sloppy job and install them real quick, but I want to make sure you have a good system installed. He goes, you paid a lot of money for this AC system. I want to make sure they're perfect. And so I said, okay. I said, thank you. I appreciate that. But I forced him to take a break. The first day, he got one AC unit working upstairs. And he goes, tomorrow we're going to go finish the bottom down AC unit. He goes, at least you have AC for at least when you go to sleep. So, he did that for me. And then the next day, they finished the rest of the work. They finished, I think, like at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Or no, close to, like 8 or 9 o'clock. And they cleaned out the ductwork, like those vents. They cleaned up the inside. Because since I've been living here, I had never cleaned them. And they said it was full of debris, so they cleaned it up really good. And they smelled it. They said it smelled like urine and all kinds. Because I have cats. He goes, and I said, yeah, I've had cats. He goes, oh, okay, that's explained it. So they cleaned it all up. They did all that, and they left a mess of powder, because it was every single vent they took apart, and they took like a brush in and they started scraping it out. So they just left a mess everywhere, all the vents in the rooms everywhere. And they left and then when I started turning on the AC, more stuff started flying down. Like every time I turn on the AC, I see like dust everywhere. So basically, everything everywhere was covered, like just dust and particles. And I had to clean up my house, and that's why I kind of been missing in action, because I've been doing a lot of cleaning. And I've been moving things out of the way. Like I moved the furniture out of the way, cleaned up, mop, whatever. I cleaned up there, the windows, the blinds. The blinds were so dusty. My plants, look at my plants, a little shiny now. Before they had a bunch of particles on it, and I had to clean them, the leaves. So it's just a mess everywhere. So that's why I've been kind of missing in action. I still got to clean upstairs. Upstairs, I got to clean up. I did all down here, and I got to go upstairs and dust everything, clean everything. Because it's just, like, if you look at it, you can't really see it. But if you look at it with the light, you can see all the powders. If you touch it, you can see your fingerprints in the dust. It's just dusty. And, but they did a good job. Now, the retirement situation, a co-worker of mine was retiring from work. So we was going to do a retirement party for her at a restaurant. And if you've ever been at a restaurant, you had a bunch of people. It's kind of hard to talk and communicate. And there's a bunch of people just sitting, and, it's just like you're having a conversation with only two people, that person that's sitting next to you. So I just said, let's just do it at my house. I said, I have music, and we could just do like a potluck at my house. So all my coworkers came yesterday, and that's what it was. We did like a potluck, and we set up the retirement stuff for her. And it was actually for her from working, and she's going to retire for the company that I work at. So that's what we did for her. She was like happy. She got all emotional and stuff. But she said, she had a good time. And then, I already kind of cleaned up, took the decoration away down and all that. Everybody left a bunch of food. I got food for days. So, yeah, it was pretty nice. That's why I pretty much been missing in action. I was trying to clean up my house for this retirement party. And I was doing a lot of cleaning and scrubbing and cleaning the baseboards, all the baseboards. I was cleaning the blinds. Man, you should see the baseboards. If you just go across with the rag on the baseboards, it just dirt like crazy. I was doing that. I didn't finish my kitchen. I kind of did a little, but then I pushed the table against that tape. I pushed it against the wall, so it's covering the baseboard. I said, forget it. I'm not doing that no more. I was just trying to clean as much as I can. But you just see the rags. Man, the rags are dirty. This couch, oh my goodness. This couch is so filthy. It's like suede. So I bought me like some foam to clean the like carpets, like upholsteries. So what I did was sprayed it, and I got a brush, and I started scrubbing it, and I got a hot bucket of water, and I started dipping it in and just cleaning this couch. So I left it all nice and clean, looks brand new. So I did the couches. I have on my seats, on my chairs, I got skirts on them. So you see the little white thing underneath, it clamps underneath in the bottom. And you could take them off, and it's just like a skirt. And I washed all my skirts, and I put them out back. So I was just doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of hiding. I hid a lot of stuff, like my cat's trees, the towers, my cat's towers. I hid them. I hid the cats upstairs. They're upstairs right now. They're chilling. They're in my daughter's room. They're hanging out in there. And I usually don't let the cats in her room, because one, she's allergic to cats, and it's her cats. It's funny. She's kind of goofy. She loves that cats, because she had that black cat since it was a kitten. It was a rescue cat. What happened was, the little kitten, they found her, like, I think they found the kitten abandoned, and they were trying to rescue her, and she found a program where she went in there, she hand fed the kitten, and she was I think she was like 5 years old, and she fell in love with the cat. She fell in love with that cat. She goes, "Can we keep him?" And at the time I had a dog, and I said, "No, we can't keep him. I have a dog." I said, "Just wait until my dog passed away." And as soon as I said that, like a year later, my dog passed away. And then the cat was maybe 10 months, maybe. I don't know, but when I said that, my dog was named Chewy, I said, when Chewy passed away, we could get a cat. As soon as I said that, my dog passed away. And then she called that rescue place, and they still had that cat. And they named the cat Mr. Bubbles. Then she kept that name. She goes, "Oh, Mr. Bubbles," and she loved that cat. And then the yellow cat, Meatballs, she found that cat outside. She found him out there just walking. During COVID, she went out for a walk at night, and she seen the cat in the street, and the cat came to her and started purring and started rubbing on her. And she sent me a text. She goes, "Dad," because I was working at the time. We weren't in that lockdown yet. I was still working at the company where I work at. And she texted me. She goes, "Dad, I found a cat out in the street. Can I keep him?" And I said, "No." I said, "You can't keep him. That's somebody's cat." She goes, "Please, he's out here. He's all dirty." And I said, "No." She goes, "He looks like he's hungry." I said, "No." I said, "You know what you could do? Take him, feed him, give him water." I said, "But just leave him in the garage." She goes, "Okay." And then I said, "When I get home, we'll see." So when I got home, I looked at him. He was nice and friendly. I said, "You know what? Let's introduce him to Mr. Bubbles." So we introduced him, and Meatball was hissing at Mr. Bubbles. And I said, "No, he's vicious." And I said, just let him see I'm going to monitor them and see what happens. If they get in a fight, I'll break it up. And no, they didn't. After a while, Meatballs was trying to tell Bubbles, "Hold up, I don't know you yet. Back off." And then after a while, the first day, they just became buddies. They like start purring, rubbing each other on each other, and they became friends. So Meatballs and Mr. Bubbles became friends, and she goes, "Now can I keep them?" I said, "No, we got to find the owners." So all these social medias, I post a message saying found a cat, and I put the corner streets where I live at around this area. If anybody missing a yellow and white cat, I took a picture. Nobody responded. I put it in Nextdoor. There's an app on Nextdoor. Nobody responded. I put it on the shelters, the animal shelters. I put a message there. Nobody. So after a month, I said, "All right, it's been almost I think we had it for like a month or 2 months." I took the cat a bath. We got him cleaned up. I sent a message, and no response. Nobody responded. So we said, "You know what? Let's take it to the vet, get his shots. Let's get him shot up, or his vaccines or whatever." And we kept him. And now I have a stray cat. I call him the ghetto cat. And a house cat. He never been outdoors for nothing. Mr. Bubbles been indoors since he was a kitten. He never been out. We got the garbage man. Garbage man. I gotta go get my garbage in. So yeah, that's the story with the AC units. Oh, I'm not done with the AC units. So, I don't know, I lost topics. But anyways, let's go back to the AC units. What happened with the AC units, what really got me upset, what they told me, they installed 2 brand new AC units. He goes, this AC unit is going to last you forever. And I looked at him, I said, there's no point in taking care of the AC units. He goes, why? What you mean? I said, because you could take care of the AC, and there's no point in calling you for services. I mean, what was the point of taking care of them? And he goes, well, you want to make them last, don't you? I said, no, exactly. I had these other ACs for 20-something years. I took care of them. Every year I get the maintenance check on them. And now you're telling me the government banned the Freon. They made it illegal. As if the government can change the rules anytime they want and blame it on global warming or something. So now, in 5-10 more years, I'm about to upgrade these AC units and get some other ones. That's what I got upset about. And he goes, well, he trying to act all dumb and like, well, they be making all these regulations and rules. I say, exactly, and affect us. It's going to affect us. I said, so there's no point in taking care of them. In 10 years, they're going to change it. Say, because of global warming, we need to upgrade to this. So I got mad and stuff. So anyways, that's what happened with the AC unit. AC units, that's the reason why I've been missing in action, because I was doing a lot of cleaning. Getting ready for this retirement party. And it went pretty well. Everybody had fun. My coworkers came. And half of them know what I do. The other half don't know what I do. My side gig right here, my DJ stuff. Half of them know, the other half don't. I always try to keep it a secret. I don't know why. I don't know. But anyways, it was pretty cool. All right, this is your boy DJ Serimanos, and I am out.